Well, welcome back to the channel. Today you join me at yet another woodland. That's all I seem to be doing at the moment is woodland photography. But to be honest, I'm quite enjoying it. So I've actively been looking for other woodlands that I've not been to yet, and this is one of them. This is it's in Lyminge. Now you can either look for Lyminge Wood, or I believe the actual car park was Westwood Forest in Lyminge, Kent, probably 45-minute drive from where I live, and we're just out now exploring, seeing if there's any change in autumnal colours, and hopefully find a few nice images. There's quite a few pine trees from what I've read. It's quite a pine orientated forest, so I'm not sure how much autumnal colour there is going to be here, but apparently it's quite a big woodland, so we're just off exploring, seeing what we can find. Well, for my first composition here, I've just been walking through the woods and actually looked back. I was actually walking along this path here, looked back and spotted just the way the light was coming in from the camera right, and it was just catching this tree here. Yeah, this tree here, you can just see the edge of this tree catching the light, and it just looked quite nice with the path leading off up through the frame. And there are three trees, or three predominant trees that kind of stand out, all getting the side light. So I have focus stacked this. I put my first point on this first tree and took a shot at ISO 100 f8 for 1/13 of a second. I then moved the focus point to the middle tree, same shot again, and the tree in the background here, take the third shot, and I'll merge them all together in Photoshop and see what we can come up with. Now it's nothing special, but it was just the way that the light was catching that tree there, just looked quite nice to me. Well, for this shot, I've got the camera in portrait orientation, and it's all about the shape of this tree, really. It's ISO 100 f4 for 1/5 of a second, and I am using a 24-105. I'm at about 36 millimeter, and I am using a circular polarizer just to cut the glare from the leaves. Again, it's just one of them things caught my eye as I come past. I've been wandering around Westwood or Lyminge Wood for probably, I don't know, hour and a half. Only really found one or two images that they're okay. Nothing special. It's a massive woodland, it's a big woodland, and it's really, really dense. There's some footpaths, bridleways running through it, but I'm really struggling trying to find compositions at the moment. There's no real autumnal colours to speak of yet. Things are starting to change colour now. I think we're still probably a week or two away from the real autumn colours. But yeah, struggling at the moment. Well, I've been wandering around for quite a while now in this woodland, and I've come into quite a dense part of the woodland, just a very tiny pathway that meanders through it, and I've been walking, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, and we have finally found just a little bit of change of autumnal colours there. So this shot really is just all about the autumnal colours. So I've actually decided to crop this as a one-to-one, a square crop. It just seems to work better. Like I say, there is no real focal point other than the colours themselves. So I'm using the crop tool on the camera. I've got it set up at ISO 100 for 1/8 of a second, f5.6, and I am using a circular polarizer just to try and enhance and bring out some of those colours, and we'll see how that one comes out. I've just noticed as well there's another couple of patches of colour in this area, so I might have a little wander around and see what else we can get. Well, for my next composition, I've come out of the dense woodland and come onto a footpath, and just walking back along this footpath towards the car, I've come across this, where is it? It's here, silver birch, and it just stands out from the rest of the forest behind it. So again, I've got the 24-105, I am at 105mm, and I'm using the square crop, a one-to-one crop, because it is just about the shape of this silver birch and the contrasting colour. Again, using a circular polarizer, I am at ISO 100, f5.6, just to give me a little bit of depth of field, and then just I'll let the background fall out, fall soft, that's not a problem. And a shutter speed of 1/10 of a second. Quite a simple image, really. Well, I think that's it for today. Almost back at the car now. Been a nice walk around Lyminge Forest, or Westwood, depending on which website you look at, depends on what they call it. But I think there's several woods, and they make up Lyminge Forest altogether. But yeah, one or two images I got today weren't bad, nothing special. As you can see, yeah, this woodland is really, really dense. Quite a lot of pine trees. Yeah, it's a lovely looking woodland, but lovely looking doesn't always mean photogenic. So yeah, really struggled today. Not the best woodland for photography that I've been to. I think the one that is currently top of my list was that Perry Woods, and if you haven't seen that vlog, then I'll stick that up for you there. But again, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed one or two of the images If you did, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, consider subscribing, and it's just time now for a cup of coffee, maybe a bite to eat before heading back home again. So cheers then, take care. Cheers then.